What is good, guys? So I'm gonna give you guys a little special one today, guys. We're gonna do a little psychology over here. How I was able to overcome my worst ever month of trading and then have the best 3 months of my life. So I literally went from having the worst trading month, literally gambling, crazy emotional trading, like not letting go of a losing trade, and I literally lost and blew a lot of money, and then I came back and I made the most money I've ever made in a period of 3 months. So I'll show you guys right now when we stop, but they were, put it this way, there was one trading day where I lost over $88,000 on one trade, guys, just saying, and hey, a lot of it had to do with greed and ego. At the time I was very, very lost in drinking every day, and I basically, all I did was just trade to lose money. That's basically all I did with that account. I still have the same account, and back in the days, I used to go on these losing streaks, and then I'd just close the account and reopen another one just not to see those losses. And I decided I'm not gonna do that this time. I gotta sit there and accept the losses on this account, and I gotta be better and come back and overcome these losses. And that's exactly what I did. I'll show you guys right now in a little bit. We're still driving, but I want to keep giving you the psychology around it. I never found myself losing so much money. I never found myself losing and holding such long positions, over leveraging, gambling. I was going through a very hard time emotionally. And, the drinking just made it worse. Every time I would get drunk, I had this ego that came out, and, it was the same ego that got me to where I'm at today. But, that's the same ego that could destroy me as well. And that's what it was doing. It was destroying my life. And I had to realize that, I got to let go of Daniel Savage. Daniel Savage had his moment. He had his long, nice little run. He made some good money, but it's time to be somebody else. And that's exactly who I became. I became somebody else. And that was the best thing that I ever did. So now we're here at a red light. And I'm going to show you guys my account here. So we're going to go to custom. And we're going to go here from September 30th. Let me put this off here. So from September 30th to now, as you can see, we made $487,000, but if I go over here and I go to August, look at that, guys, only 136,000. You know what I mean? And this is real account, guys. There's not a lot of people that can show you, 4, 5, 6 months of trading progress on one account. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of people that can do that. So as you guys can see, these last 3 months were the best 3 months I've ever had in my entire life. And how did I overcome that? Imagine, as you guys can see, hundreds of thousands of dollars blown within that period of that time. That extra month right there just wiped out over 300 grand plus profit. You know what I mean? And the fact that I was living in that hard, terrible psychological, environment of war between my head, of my ego, and everything going around in my life, like I said, I let it destroy me. And I was just blowing through this money because I said, you know what, I'm gonna make it back one day, whatever. And that's how I was living in that account, and I had to change that. So what I did was, I reset everything. I took a few days off, and I started going to church. I started trying to walk a different path and get better for myself, and dude, as I start letting God into my life, my whole life started to change. You know what I mean? I'd wake up every single day, I'd read 30 minutes of my Bible on the audiobook, and then I would literally hear 30 minutes of worship music while I waited for my session. And bro, all it took was 1 hour of my day that it ended up being like, if I don't do it, then like, I don't know, I don't want to go through my day. Like, I have to start my day like that. You know, it became a habit where it was just like, oh, I love to do this. It's like waking up and wanting breakfast. You know what I mean? You want it. You want to do it. And that's how it was every single day. And imagine what it took me to blow in 1 freaking month. Imagine it took me 3 months to make it all back, plus a little bit of extra. You know what I mean? But that's how I was able to make it back. I didn't try to get it like that. I didn't try to get it like that, because that's how I ended up losing so much money that time, because I lost so much money here today that I wanted to keep going and make it back and make it back. And the second that I let it go and I accepted that loss, that's when I started winning. You know what I'm saying? I stopped trying to chase those profits that I lost. And I said, you know what? Okay, I know it's gonna take me a little longer, but you know what? I'm gonna get it done. So I developed a trading plan that was gonna be able to get me there. I didn't care how long it was gonna take, but that trading plan that I developed for those losses, I knew I was gonna make it back. I just didn't know when. But I trusted the process. I'm gonna keep driving a little bit. You know, I live. You know, I pass by where I live, guys, and you know, I'm just gonna keep driving. You know, to keep going, because you know, I'm not gonna go sit in an empty parking lot, garage, and stuff like that. So you know, basically, I developed a trading plan that I knew I was gonna make it back. I just didn't know how long it was gonna take. But you know what? I didn't rush the process. You know, I had to basically lower myself to like who I used to be before, and I had to go back to that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With trying to build the account back. You know, but as a new person, as somebody else. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. I know some of you guys will. So, you know, drop a comment down below. I love to look all the comments. You know, I do these, I do this and I look through the comments because I like to see who's actually watching these videos, you know? So let me know below, you know, if you guys understand me or don't understand me, but, you know, but I had to be somebody else. And it was the best thing that I ever did. It took me a while. It took me a while, bro. But, you know, I made it back 3 months. It took me 3 months, guys. But you know what? It was the best 3 months of my whole entire life. In my personal life and my trading life, everything, all around. I just had the best 3 months of my life. You know what I mean? So that was my routine. And even though, yeah, I did have my losing days, but there were times where it was okay, because at the end of the day, yo, I trust my process. If I can continue with this trading plan, then I know I'll be able to make it back as long as I can stay disciplined. You know what I mean? So I'll be real with you guys. You know, a lot of you guys will never be successful, and a lot of you guys will never make money because you don't know why you need it. You don't know why you need it. You know what I mean? And I have my reasons why I trade. I have my reasons why I do what I do in my life. And that's why I keep being successful, and I'm successful in a lot of things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do fail here and there, but it's fine because I get back up and I keep going. You know, if it's a failing business, then you know what? If it's something that I can't resurrect, then I'm just gonna let it die. Because guess what? If I want to keep fucking trying to, you know, invest my time into something that's not it, then I'm just wasting time that I could be using that time on another project. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to get off track either. So, you know, the best thing that anybody can do in this trading industry is come up with a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, then all you have is a fucking dream. And let me tell you, sweetheart, in this fucking world that we live in, this sad garbage humanity this world that we live in, like, dude, like, I'm sorry, but sweetheart, your dreams are just gonna get crushed. And they suck. And they suck when they get crushed. You know what I'm saying? You don't let anybody ever try to crush your dream, bro, either. You know what I mean? I had a lot of people tell me, oh no, I'm this, I'm that. And that's why I stopped doing my Zooms. I focused on my trading. I didn't have a community chat no more. All I did was focus directly on my trading with no distractions, you know? And it sucks when your dreams get crushed, bro. I've been through that, and I still go through that sometimes. You know what I mean? And the best thing that you guys can do, like I said, bro, is come up with a trading plan. You know, a lot of you guys just trade to trade, and that's not how you're gonna make it. It's not. You know, yeah, there's gonna be moments where if you stick to your plan, you're gonna make some good money for a long time. But there's gonna be those moments also where you're gonna fall away from your plan. You're gonna fall off your plan, and that's where you start to fuck up. You know, like I said, I found myself sometimes also, I'm not gonna lie either, you know, going against my plan here and there, but you know, I always had the same outcome. I ended up losing more than I wanted, and I set myself back, and I set myself back, and I set myself back, and I would say, fuck, dude, why did I do that? And I know a lot of you guys go through that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I wanna give you guys the secret sauce to my trading plan, right? So this is what I did for these 3 months. All I did was every single day when I would wake up or before I would trade, but mostly in the mornings when I would wake up from my sleep, you know, or sometimes I'd even wake up in the nighttime, you know, because I trade London. You know, I just go, man. I put a nice little elevation worship music, man. I get myself in a good mood. You know, when you guys get a haircut and you guys feel like you guys are at your top tier best, you know, you guys just do better. You know what I mean? If you're going on your first date with the girl that you've been in love with forever, you're not gonna go on that first date looking like a bum. You're gonna get a haircut, you're gonna get a car wash. You know, you're gonna do everything in your power to feel and look your best so it goes well. And that's what I do with my trading. You know, I like to get myself in this environment. I put myself in this environment where I feel so good with myself. So that way, when I go into the markets, I'm at my highest potential. So that way I can at least perform at my highest potential. But every time I would have fights with, like, let's say wifey that's recording, I'd never win. Because like, even though I'm winning, I don't close. I just let it go. You know, and I want to show you guys some trades here. So as you guys can see, like, look at this streak, bro. Like, this is not a joke, man. Like, look at me, look at my face. Like, this is not a joke. I really went through a crazy time where I was just blowing all my fucking money. I was literally blowing it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, look at this nasty losing streak, guys. I'm telling you, I literally said, no. I'm not gonna close. Bro, look at this. 50 grand here, 28,000, 20,000. And as you guys can see, it keeps going. Like, look at that. I'm trading pairs I've never even traded. Look at them fucking trading odd CAD. Like, dude, at that moment, like, I had no trading plan. I didn't have anything. I literally said, fuck everything. I was in the worst moment of my life. And then I forgot about everything. I forgot about who I was. You know what I mean? And that's when I decided to make the right decision and find peace in my heart. You know what I'm saying? And, everything has been going so well for me. Now, look at this. Now, look at this. This was the loss right there. That was my biggest loss. $83,000, dude. I lost 83 grand. 83 grand, guys. You know what it is to lose 83,000? I've never lost so much money. Like, I look at that sometimes and I'm like, the only reason why I don't take this account away and I don't make a new one is because I need to look at these losses and I need to accept that I used to be this person, but I'm not this person anymore. Why? Because this is gonna motivate me, and this is gonna remind me every single fucking day that if I keep doing this and this bullshit, that's how my results are gonna be. But when I decided to do this big change in my life, guys, and follow this trading routine, look at this. Now, boom, look at that. Can you see this, bro? Look at this. Like, bro, 40,000 profit, 24,000, 30,000, 30,000, 43,000, 65,000, 19,000, 23,000. Break even $700. Look at my losses, how small they are now. Look how small my losses are, dude. Look how small my losses are, bro. But look at that win streak, bro. The discipline is insane, you know? And it's crazy. It's really a crazy thing how when you develop a trading plan and a routine, then your whole life changes. So like I said, bro, if you don't have a plan, then all you have is a dream. And I'm sorry, sweetheart. Dreams don't fucking come true here. They don't. You gotta go and you gotta make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of you guys don't make money because you don't have a reason why. You don't know why you need it. You don't know why you need it. You know what I mean? And that's all I want to say to you guys. Develop a plan that you guys are going to see yourself making money and profitable, and stick to that plan. Because guess what? If you don't have a plan, like I said, all you're going to do is fail. I didn't have a plan. All I did was lose. I developed a plan, right? And what my plan was, every time when I wake up, like I said, I hear my elevation music, hear a little bit of my Bible. I get myself in a very nice spirit. Who reads the Bible and hears worship music and they're angry with life? No, man, you feel a peace. You feel at peace with yourself, man. And it's just like, you just feel so good. And your thoughts are so pure and you're thinking good thoughts. And, you know, when you bring that in a place where, you know, things that you don't even fucking know are going around you are being, you know, an actual obstacle in your path with trading, then it's gonna fuck you up, you know? But that's what I would do. Listen to my Bible, get myself my highest potential. I'd be patient. I'd manage my risk. And I wouldn't gamble anymore. I would lower my lot sizes on trades that I didn't feel comfortable with. And the ones that I did feel comfortable with, bam, I wouldn't be scared. I would hit it and I'd take it, you know? So now my wins are literally quadrupled and 2, 3, 4, 5 times bigger than all my losses. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to tell you guys. That was my plan. New York session, I was killing it. London session, I was killing it, you know? And I found my sessions. I know I can produce very good in New York. I know I can do well in London. It's the same thing for me. And mostly, dude, my trading plan wasn't really more about the technicals, guys. It was more about the psychology and the emotional part about it. You know, I controlled who I am on the inside. I had to become somebody else in order to be the person that I wanted. I didn't want to be that loser no more that you guys just saw there. I needed to be somebody else. And that's exactly what I did, and look at me. I had the best minutes of my whole entire life. Coming from the worst time of my life to the best time of my life. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon.